peak your team for the end of season, think about this. A lot of times the kids who don't perform at the end of season is not because they choked, it's because either they overtrained or you overtrained them, or maybe a combination of both. There are certain athletes that you need to say, hey, take a day off. Maybe they and their parents, they talk about wrestling all the time. When I was at Oklahoma State, me and my brother were talked about wrestling, and the guys were like, no, we don't talk about wrestling outside of the wrestling room. We're out with our friends. We're out here to chase girls. We're not talking about wrestling. And they said, you're never gonna make it if you don't learn to get away from it. And that made sense to me, you know? So parents too, kids, you need to put it away. After a good day of wrestling, maybe you think about it a little bit that day, maybe at night, but at some point in time, you gotta shut it off, because there's only so much rubber on the tire. You don't wanna burn it all off too soon. And, you know, when you hear some of you guys having morning practices every day, and, you know, you're trying to be the next David Goggins style coach, it's completely silly. These kids need to sleep. They need to be rested. You need to quit making them make their certified weight all year long. Wait till after Christmas. Make weight only as much as you need to stay. They cannot be sucking weight and making weight 3-4 days a week for 4 months and doing morning practices and these Tommy tough guy practices. Every day does not have to be Army boot camp. Sure, on occasion those are very good, but you don't need those every time. And if you have a wrestler who overdoes it, you need to tell them to pull back a little bit. Most of us don't have to worry about that. But we have a few on our team, some of us, and we got to monitor those guys. They will drive themselves to the top and straight off the cliff. So yes, we love the driving mentality, but we also understand, just like Drake Hottishell, who trained with us since he was 9 years old, he was an NCAA champion. The University of Missouri coach said, hey, you gotta get out of here. I don't want to see you for 2 days. And he had to fight him on it, but it worked out. So, are your kids choking and fading? Are they not prepared? Do they need to work harder? Or are they basically just physically and emotionally drained? That's probably the case. When you hear Penn State wearing heart monitors 24/7, and then a computer program starts going off, and then Kale gets a text that says, so-and-so cannot wrestle today. And he goes, hey, you're not wrestling today. When they're doing that, and you're trying to have super duper Tommy tough guy practices all the time, and work them hard, be tough, work them really hard, it's stupid. That's 1990. This is not 1990. I grew up doing that shit, all right? It's not good. And I don't want any comments. Well, we gotta work hard. Okay, no one said don't work hard. I'm saying quit beating the shit out of your kids and expecting them to be worth a crap come February. Good luck.